This first week of the summer holiday, I decided to go to The Hague and spend a week in the family house with my two parents. And I'm here with my two kids, Alexia, who is 3 years old, and my son Julius, 6 years old. And so I think it's kind of interesting because over the last 2 years, I really transformed my parenting style, and in a way that basically is very different from what I used to do. And what I used to do was very much defined by my own childhood. So by the way my parents raised me and the way they parented, basically. So now I'm in my family house with my parents, with my own kids, and it creates interesting conflicts, no? Minor conflicts about parenting, about how I deal with situations that my parents would do very different. And I think one of the key challenges or the key differences here is that I allow a lot of emotions to be. I accept as much emotions as I can as an adult, as a father, as a parent. Because I believe in the development of children, especially with my 3-year-old daughter, where emotions are all over the place. I believe in nature that when she grows older, she will grow out of these emotions. So it doesn't have any added value to really focus on those emotions today. Well, that's not the angle my mother or my parents have. They really think, they feel, they tell me that I should be more strict, more harder on those ugly emotions, on those loud emotions, on that I have to let them know instantly in the moment that it's not okay, that it's not okay to have those emotions. They have to behave, basically. And I have to tell them that, because if I don't tell it, how can they know? That's basically their line of thought. And I'm totally different in that. I am convinced that my kids know in the first place. So by telling them, I tell them something they already know. And even if they wouldn't know yet, they grow out of it. So I believe I have the end in mind, that I parent with the end in mind, that they will grow out of it. So if my daughter is 8 or 10 years old and she's still this loud and uncontrolled emotions all over the place, yes, then I might call my mother and say, yeah, you were maybe right, no? But I've seen it happening in my 6-year-old boy, who had similar emotions, maybe not as deep and strong as my daughter, but still he had very strong emotions as well when he was 3. And right now he's a 6-year-old boy, able to mix and blend his emotions so much better than when he was 3 years old. And that is, for me, is the proof that kids will grow out of that. And it's not very helpful to cut off those emotions in the heat of the moment. And that creates some interesting moments, no, here in my family house, where we all live together, and there are all thoughts about how to interact and what is good and what not, and how you should parent, basically. So I think it's a nice insight here from the home office of my dad in the house where I grew up, to share some of the interactions in the family and in relation to my own parents and how I do it. And that's, I think, extremely interesting. So if you like this video, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. And otherwise, I see you next week in my Monday morning vlog. Bye bye.